Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and the Las Vegas Raiders. And I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium.
Hey, let's go!
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll go again with Hall. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 32-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a designed run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Orlando. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field.
Joey Sly is set to kick
Following the
off.
touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Open man, that's Dante Fortin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Street, Street.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Thompson Robinson to throw.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Space to run inside the 20. And he will score! Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 41. Here's second down and 4. Another run here with Hall. And we'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another Orlando first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Liking 18. Check smash. Switch. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play.
9-yard line.
Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Now this looks like a design run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Hall. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
A field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Jets move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's DTR. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Wide, get wide. Go, Reed, go!
Here's a handoff to Genty. And we're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Vegas.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Ready, set.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jets' 42-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
We got it.
DTR to throw. A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
18, Pioneer. Viking, 18.
Here's Thompson Robinson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return for Justin. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready. Let's go.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hold the ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Lions, Cook 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. They're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line.
Ball, on the ball, now.
10 yards.
Back to 60, back to 60.
Orlando, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. Warriors, 70. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. A quick slant on the money to McClure. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. He'll get that to Wilson.
1st down pass. Complete to Garrett Wilson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. The motion man here is McClure. They'll look to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break.
Got it. Ready?
It's 3rd and 4.
19. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
That is incomplete. complete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Bronco 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jets.
Panther Street, ready?
Back to the air one more time.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
At the 30-yard line.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. No worries daily. But if I link my keys, it goes away. I'm honeymoon. I gotta find no daughter, baby.
Second down and 8.
Check contact. Warriors, 60 Vices, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Reese Paul. Touchdown, Orlando.
Joey Sly.
That is second TD catch of the season. Sly takes the point up and good. And the Jets will take a 21-7 lead.
Set to kick off.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Check.
70 Lions. Go, Rig, go. Let go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
34-yard line.
Ready? 70 line. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And much more room to run on this one. Picked up of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
The pass. He was brought down by Jermaine Johnson. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the 1st down.
Go! 70. Ready.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The Raiders have their punt team out there as he's on to punt for the 2nd time.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
19. Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. They can bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Nice. Bronco 80.
On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
60 Bison. Go.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Get it.
Now Thompson Robinson. Drop this one down to Genty. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Arian Smith, touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's a designed run. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It will be second down.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking, 8, check, Bobcat. Warriors, 70. 18, Rattler. Check, hurt. Go street. 19 tight. Dragon, 60. Viking, 18.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That one pushed for 29.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO. That one is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
A 27-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is good. And the Jets going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Quick throw, the RPO is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
60 Bisons, go!
We'll run the draw with Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Thompson Robinson to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Headed left, buying time. It is second and 6.
Down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 6.
Janet, Panther 60, Pat 71, Mustang 19, 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Back to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Raiders are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he will score! Game on! Ashton Genty! Touchdown, Vegas! That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Viking 18. Ready, roll. Hawk 7.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Drag. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Cougar 19.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Ready? 60 by 70 Rangers, 70, 19 Lions.
They'll motion the slot man right.
Ready?
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Third. Right there, right. Dragon 60. Ridge. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Ready?
His throw left side is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
70. Rig alert. 7 Pirates. Panther 11.
A pass pulled in by Irving. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
a gain of 19
A lot
yards.
could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Come on.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Irving. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Jets. Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Raiders 21. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I'll do it for you.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Cougar 19. Check, hurt.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Vegas.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone replay is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. Here comes second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Thompson Robinson. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. Here's DTR. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11.
DTR to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
With that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Makes the score Jets 31, Raiders 28.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Check, Panther.
They'll go again here with Irving. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
A 2-yard pickup.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Right back to Irving, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Jets. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.